All right, guys, this is going to be an update on what I've been doing with the layout since I have 9 days off. So I decided to do some changing up on the back wall over here in Black Rock because it wasn't looking all that great. And don't get me wrong, the switching was fine, but it wasn't what I was looking for. So I decided to go back to what I had in the other room was the wing, the switching wing, with a double wing, sort of, because I have a switch there, which I didn't move, and I got these 3D printed fast track switches from Bruce Giroux. He made me some a while back, and I decided to put them on here. So basically, what I did was just enhanced or modify or upgrade the back wall a little bit for switching. So not only do I have it on that end, but I also have a curved switch on this end. So this is a pocket track for switching on both ends if I need to. I just needed to just get it back to what I had at the beginning when I had it in there. But I put this warehouse building. I'm missing a window. I gotta find that window. It's over there somewhere. I gotta put it back in. I did that. I literally did that. Anywho, so basically, this is the warehouse section. This is practically the old section of Black Rock. We just doing an upgrade with the modern look when they rebuilt the plant. So thank you, Joe Rader. So we have the old version, which has now been transformed to a shipping area. And this is the new manufacturing plant of what they did, upgrading the plant. As you can see, it's the same backdrop. All I did was just put this warehouse over here in the corner and then brought it all the way down to the other end and around the corner. So I just literally filled up this wall and fixed it up and made it nice and neat because it looked like a piece of shit. So this area is all for the hoppers. This is the receiving area for unloading the hoppers, the resin hoppers. What we have here is the tank cars. Now, originally the tank cars was going to go down there, but I decided to put the tank cars here where they were at before. And then the box cars, the shipping area, and this box car here is in the receiving area. So we have this motherfucker still on. Damn, I don't went the whole night with this damn thing on. Burn the place down, fool. So this is receiving for materials and goods in that door. Actually, that's not the door. The door is down here. Wait a minute. That's the front. No, that's a shipping door. Well, we're going to make this a shipping door because it's have an awning on it. And I was going to have it down there, but since I got this awning here, so this will be one of the shipping doors. And then we uncouple this tank car. Let's put that. And we'll have 3 platforms. We'll have a platform there, platform here, platform here. Be mindful. These are the PPRX in the white car that comes from over here. See, the refinery actually grows right here. I haven't put it up yet. I haven't decided how I'm going to do this because really I can't do anything for the next few weeks until I decide what's going to happen in the future. I'm not going to tell y'all what's going on. A few of you know what's going on, but I'm not going to tell y'all until I know for a fact that it's going to happen. So in the next 2 or 3 weeks, we'll find out. So basically, anything that comes from here, it goes over there, my point to point. And then the oil coils, these oil refinery coils are that depot inside the closet over there in the corner when you walk in to your left. So there's the 2 point to points right there. This car is going to be point to point to that building right there. And also the wood cars, even though I have one of the double doors or the thrall cars, if they need to bring wood in, they would probably bring it in from the shipping area and then forklift fit down to production. Because we can't put it here, we'll put it down there, the wood car or the thrall car. The all thrall door car, all door car. You know what I'm talking about for wood. That car right here. We're at the lumber mill, so that's the second point, third point to point, man, actually fourth point to point, because this car will be going to that building over there, shipping area. It's small to represent what it's supposed to do, so you don't always, I've said this so many times, you don't have to put a big building to represent what you're trying to say for track space and for building space. So that's a sort of a small shipping depot for point to point for that building, for the two cars there. Okay. So this double wing, I will do a test run sometime live for y'all to come in and see if you ever want to come and see. The yard, I had to do some major adjustments up here because I had a tight S curve. Now, if you all know what an S curve will do coming out of a yard or whatever, it can become an issue. So basically, I had this curve switch sitting up here going down a ladder, but once it hit the going to track 2, it started buckling because of this S turn. So the tank car and the hopper car, it doesn't matter which one, they started buckling. And once they started buckling, they started falling off track. So I have to adjust for that. So I had to take the curve switch out, which is right there, and figure out a way to fix this without having that issue. So I took the whole damn thing out and started with just one switch. So this one switch will be right here going into the back side of heel yard. That's the front side. This is the back side. That's the north side of heel. This is the south side of heel. So basically, I just took it out. If it become an issue, I'll take it out. So that was the one situation I did. The next situation was I was going to try to put a pocket track in here or siding. So whenever I get done with the train building or taking out the train coming out of the peninsula, I could put this inbound, outbound pocket here for it to stage to outbound, and then the service crew will come, uncouple off the main, so far off the main, and shove down here and pick up the inbound, outbound over here. Bring in the inbound and take the outbound. So, basically what we call that is a swap. That's called a swap. You're just swapping out a section of the train to put on the train. Taking out a part and putting in a part. So that's pretty much what that's all about. It's called a swap. I'll do a video of what we're talking about, a swap, if y'all not familiar with what a swap is. So a lot was going on the past week. I was in cycle running service operations. I was in a cycle. I was already up to cycle 3 and trying to get a lot done until that buckling started getting real bad yesterday, and it pissed me off. And I was in the middle of a lot of switching, and all of a sudden I just said, fuck it. Let's just fix it. So I didn't go to sleep till around about 3 o'clock this morning, maybe close to 4. Just watching TV and coming in and out of here, working on it. And I like this very much. And the That brown, that brick siding, I'm going to paint it gray. So that would be the backdrop for those silos to be put in. And I'll probably put it in that corner and adjust that building in that corner. Because I don't want it to get hit when it's trying to go in. The rail car is trying to go in over there. So, yeah. If y'all want something similar to this, get in touch with BlackRock Joe Rader. He did this for me almost, a year ago? Has it been a year? Damn, it's been almost a year. He did this for me, and honestly, he did a wonderful, wonderful job. So, you can see the video of him putting this together. By far, one of the best jobs he's done. Oh, he also put the lumber mill together for me. He did the backdrops here. He did this backdrop. Wonderful job. The light weathering, he did a light weathering on it. He did that one. He did all the concrete plants in there. That's all his work. See, what else did he do? He built this small depot building for me. The lumber mill is by far one of his great accomplishments because he did it different. And like I said, when he did this, I had in mind of changing it up because this is not the original way the lumber mill is supposed to be. The awning is on the front. Okay, the awning is supposed to be on the front. All of this is on the side. And one of the old buildings up in Washington State or Oregon, the rail cars went under the awning. Okay. And it was a very long awning. The rail cars on the shipping end, the production area close to the building had the sawmill, the mill area where they was cutting the lumber in and outside the building. Like I said, all of this was on the side and that awning is on the front. If Walters would ever do it the right way, y'all could actually see that this is on the front. The one in East Texas, it's sort of similar to this, but it's not quite that way. Because sometimes the awning is on the back side or the front side, depending on the shipping and the receiving area. And the rail cars was on the shipping end of the production area. So Walter tried their best to downsize it because it's a huge production building. But by putting the awning on the side, where the trucks go in under the awning, nah. The rail cars you can put on, if you build this building, you take this awning off, put the siding down, and move this to the front, and your rail cars would be on the front. You just have to kit bash it a little bit. So that's the whole thing about that. So as you can see, since my last update, I did a major change where in the last long update, that layout used to come here and go all the way around, and I didn't have any walk space. Nobody could get in here. So I just said, to hell with it. And I had to talk to the landlord, the manager down there at the apartments, and ask them, could I cut a hole in the wall? And they was like, sure. Just make sure I close the hole if I ever move out. So here we have, this room is 19 feet long. It's 19 feet by 11, 19 by 11. So this is by far the largest layout I've had. And there's the other hole. And then there's the other hole. There are 2 tracks that goes through this hole. So, yeah. And there's the concrete plant. Over here, there's the Vinny built structures. I still have them. I'm going to do some changing over here. Basically, what I'm going to do is scrap this whole section over here and redo it because I got to get this building part of the running operations, and I got to get that building part of the running operations. So what I might do is try to put a slight turn. Move this camera out of the way. Trust me. Push this over and make it wide enough so that I can get these buildings on this wall and then make the turn to go into the hole in the closet. In other words, basically move this track over one, make this the main and this cut main basically move every damn thing over so I can get this building and this building in the service operations. If that makes sense. I'm sure it will make sense after you see it when I get done with it. So, yeah. This is quite a feat I've done. There's the bridge. Oh, John Dilly made me two more. And they are up there. Those are my spares. I got to take that one down. I might have JD, if he can, fix that one because I accidentally, when I first put this up, I didn't have that table base on here. And I ran into it, and yeah, this is the outcome. I'll probably just go get some stuff and re-glue it and get it all back up and looking good. But this is supposed to be a lift out, and I haven't lifted it out yet because it's kind of a we ain't gonna go there. We'll leave that alone. Oh, this here, I did put this in. This is not going to be an engine house. This is also part of my depot, one of my other depots. We got two of them, one over there and one over here. And basically, there is a small platform in the back on this side, right before the office, where they can unload these boxcars. There are two boxcars in here. There's number one and there's number two. So come up with an idea and change it up. So it says, there you go. So I didn't mean to make this update long, but I had to cover a lot of stuff that's going on. The Peninsula line, which starts up there, I did have it where it had a little runaround with that switch here, taking that out. So that's the only way in and out of the Peninsula is right here. And this is that one branch line that goes all the way around. It has its own yard, service yard, inbound, outbound service yard. It also have a small service area here. So I can stage cars here and here. On this one table, I can have up to 40, maybe 40 cars sitting on this table. I ain't doing that. I ain't that damn crazy. But yeah. Guys, if you watch me do live switching, you would probably say that this is a very smooth switching operations from here all the way around to here. There is a lot of things you can do with a small service yard. And I tell you guys, this yard only holds about 10 cars. 5 on one track, 5 on the other, and then I have a small spur line that goes around to the depot. This is a tank platform. The tank platform can hold at least 15 cars, 7 on one side, 8 on the other side. So we got 15 tank cars plus the spur. Like I said, I can hold about 40 cars, maybe 40 to 45 cars on this one table. I can hold 6 cars, maybe 7 up there, all the way to the limit. Probably, I say about 12, 13 hoppers up there. If I ever decide to max this out, which I don't plan on it, it could be a serious switching operations, which I would probably need a SD40-2, but I don't want to put a 6-axle on the Peninsula. So basically, it would probably be just two Jeeps or my RS, that 660 over there with a switcher on it, my Lee Valley, which I did have it on there the other day, and it ran great with the 660, which is sitting right here. And this thing has a very unique sound to it. And when I downloaded the sound, because I had to find a sound for it, this has to be the most weirdest sound of an RS11 that I've heard. I'm gonna have to adjust that steel bell horn because it's very light. You could barely hear it. So guys, yeah, this is what I've been doing in the past 12, 14 hours is redoing this whole back area and fixing the service line going into the Peninsula. I'll be working on this when I'm live. I'll be working on it throughout the next few days, touching it up, getting it ready for whatever. I don't know if I'm going to do a rail ops anytime soon. And I'm sure quite a few of them want to come over and get on the layout and do a rail ops. Most of the time when they hear it, they enjoy themselves because it's, in fact, there's always something to do on this layout. And trust me, I can have at least 6 to 7 people in here just doing various jobs. We have the Peninsula here, and this one person can be switching out this section of the layout all the way up to the hopper track, the resin track going into the Chalabi chemicals. Then you have someone over here blocking the train, either to take outbound. Okay, they could be working this end of this inbound outbound yard. Then there could be a person over here blocking the train to go to the Peninsula, or blocking a train to go outbound. Then over here on this end, someone could be over here classifying the yard in these 2 tracks. Yeah. Then after they finish doing that, they can go and switch out Black Rock with the cars they get after they classify the yard. They can go and do the Black Rock job. Then there can be another person working over here, switching out the industries over here, waiting for running the train in between the clearance of the long haul on the service track. And then they will have all of this section here, and in here. They will be switching out in here. And then I will have someone do dispatch, because whoever's doing dispatch will have to dispatch and keep everything flowing in an orderly fashion. So let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and dispatch would make 6. So 6 people can run this layout, maybe 7. Oh, 7 people, because whoever's on the can be doing long haul with 2 trains on the main. So yeah, 7 people can actually run this layout without a lot of people have their own spots. You know what I'm saying? Someone be on this table, someone be over there, somebody be over here, someone be over here, someone be over there, and then dispatch, and then someone to be working the long haul. So yeah, never a dull moment on this layout. All right, guys, that is going to do it for this update. I didn't mean for it to be this long. Like I said, y'all can catch me live. Will there be any remote switching? Yeah, we're going to do some remote switching. So 1 or 2, maybe 3 people that have keys will work together to do that from your house. You're not coming here. You're going to stay at your house and you can run it remotely. And we'll work an up session with that. So this is it, guys. I want to thank y'all for watching. Like I said, it's a lot of information I've been throwing at y'all about what I've been doing. I apologize for this long video. Until next time, like I said, if y'all want to come in live and watch it live, you know what to do. No dull moment on this layout. Okay, guys, until then, thank you for watching, and I will see y'all later. Bye.